Two big names in business software. One big question. Xero or Odoo? Which one really delivers? On the left, Xero. Beautiful cloud accounting made simple. And on the right, Odoo, the all-in-one business app suite. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to the real stuff. Each category earns points. And at the end, you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The result might not be what you expect. All right, here's our mind map for today. We're stacking Xero against Odoo across price, features and scope, automation and AI, integration, reporting, security, setup speed, and compliance. Basically, the categories that really matter when business software is on your radar. Okay, kicking off with price. Xero's pricing? Honestly, it's refreshingly simple. It's about £30 a month for unlimited users, which is great. But if you start wanting stuff like payroll or advanced features, you'll see those costs creep up with add-ons. Now, switching to Odoo, this is where things get, well, modular. You pay around £25 to £30 for the basics, and then pay for extra modules. Sounds sweet, but it's per user, so more staff? Yep. Costs jump, and setup or configuration is extra. Still though, if you want your whole stack in one place, Odoo kind of makes app sprawl vanish. Overall, Odoo sneaks ahead here. Let's jump to features and scope. Xero is all about core accounting. Think invoicing, reconciliation, payroll. The UI is clean, onboarding, super easy. But honestly, if your business isn't just about finance, you're gonna hit a wall. No inventory or manufacturing natively. Odoo, on the other hand, is wild. CRM, HR, inventory, projects, e-commerce, pretty much all the bells and whistles. Deep automation, advanced reporting, full ERP power. But you guessed it, it's a steeper learning curve and might feel a bit, overkill if you're only here to crunch numbers. Still, Odoo just offers way more. All right, now automation and AI, where things get kind of spicy in 2025. Xero does recurring invoices with simple rule-based automation. Cool, sure, but there's no built-in AI for scanning docs or auto-tagging. It's pretty limited beyond that. Now, Odoo? Oh, here's something cool. It's got AI-driven OCR for your invoices and bills. It'll automate revenue recognition. And there's all these flexible matching logics. Setup isn't plug and play, but if you want smart automation, Odoo takes this round easily. Wait, quick trivia break. Did you know Odoo actually started as an open-source Belgian ERP way back in 2005, and Xero launched from New Zealand just a year later in 2006. Funny to think how they're rocking totally different vibes today. Next, integrations and extensibility. Xero heavily leans on its app store, with over 1,000 third-party integrations. If you use POS, payroll, or other stuff, you're probably covered, but you'll likely need to stitch a few pieces together through external apps. On the Odoo side, it's even more expansive. Thousands of native and community modules, API access galore. The downside? You gotta roll up your sleeves and handle a bit of tech yourself. But still, both absolutely nail integrations, so you know what? I'm actually calling this one a tie. Reporting and analytics. All right, if you're a numbers person, Xero's financial reports are clean and easy. Dashboards feel snappy, so you're not drowning in data. But if you want to really cut up your numbers, like custom reports or pivot tables, yeah, you'd probably be wishing for more. Odoo, meanwhile, goes full data nerd. Multi-dimensional analysis, all the custom reports, KPIs, pivot tables. The trade-off? It looks complex, especially if accounting isn't your jam. Still, Odoo clearly dominates here. On to security and user control. Xero gives you unlimited users, nice role-based permissions, cloud-grade security, and audit history. But if you want deeper, system-wide detail for audits, there's a little less. Odoo answers back with super fine-grained user access, extra audit log modules, and the option to self-host if you're fancy. But paying per user makes scaling tricky. End of day, both are solid, so I'll chalk this one up as a tie. Now, implementation speed. Here's where Xero shines so hard. You can set it up in a day, sometimes even faster. No kidding. Accountants love it. Onboarding is a breeze, but it's only available as a cloud service. With Odoo, you've got options, cloud, on-prem, whatever, but man, rolling out the full ERP takes time, like weeks to months. So if you're in a hurry, Xero is your winner. Last up, compliance and localization. Xero's got solid UK and EU VAT stuff baked in, making tax time, well, less painful. It's ideal for single entity ops. But if you go multi-company or need deep EU features, it gets a little limited. Odoo, though, has multi-company consolidation, native stuff for UK, EU, SEPA, VAT, and cool automation for compliance. You do need to keep configuring for best results, but in terms of compliance muscle, Odoo pulls ahead. Here's a radar chart to show how Xero and Odoo stack up across our key categories. You'll spot that Odoo really beefs up on features, automation, and reporting, while Xero scores for speed and simplicity. So let's wrap up. Honestly, if you want quick, cloud-based accounting with unlimited users and just want things to work out of the box, Xero is the way to go. But if you're after deep integration, automation, and you've got eyes on managing a full business, not just your books, Odoo's got the toolkit. Both are solid, but your choice comes down to how far you want your software to go. If you want to support our channel, feel free to use our affiliate link given in video description. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next